Hey, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to go over my song that I made using random notes, entirely random. Let's just get into it. Also, I'm in FL. This is what the song looks like, and then this is what it sounds like. Okay, so the thing that is random is this original pad thing. The notes here were entirely random. I did change them a little bit to make the melody more cohesive. So yeah, it's fairly simple. I think it's pretty interesting and really fun and a really good way to find motivation, or if you don't know where to start on a song. If you don't know how to do this, then you can just go here to the randomize, select pattern, and then here you can select length, variation, how many notes can be on top of each other, range. I had the range quite high. So if you replace it now with this, yeah, it's bad. But you can, if you tweak the settings right, you can get something pretty like this. And also the plug I have really helps. I made it myself. Pretty simple. There's some EQ, reverb, and this waveform with a plug, envelope, and yeah, a little bit more EQ. Okay, so in the beginning of the song, it's just a plug fading in with the volume. And it just keeps going, but the tambourine is fading in. But also, there's this clock sound that I also made myself using my chair that I'm sitting in right now, actually. Yeah, some EQ and limiting. I pitched it a little bit, and I tweaked some random settings here. The RO mix, I don't even know what that is, but I played around with it. And here the macro of the serum is being automated, and the macro is on the reverb amount and also the wavetable position. It morphs from this custom shape I made, and then a square wave. Oh, and another thing with the build-up is there's these 3 notes at the end of the melody that aren't anywhere here, like missing, missing, missing. And then here, they like lead you into the drop. But here it's like, it just stops. So, you know, it's more clear that the drop is here because it's leading you into it. The bass is pretty simple. It's just a thing I made at Serum. This basically is a saw wave, and this, I don't know why I made it like this, but here is the saw wave without the fundamental, and then here is the fundamental, and here is just basic filtering, and then there's just some distortion on it. Actually, there's not even distortion on it. There's literally not even distortion on it. So yeah, it's really simple. Just basically a saw wave. The drums are also fairly simple. Okay, so let's start with the big drums. Okay, so what's happening here? So I got this sample. There's this stomp kicks sample. And I kept the beginning of it for the punch. And then I stretched the end of it to make it longer. And then there's also a lot of reverb on it, as you can see. And distortion and EQ. It's just the same thing with the snare. I had the snare. I had this fundamental to the start of the original sample, and then the end of it stretched out. Just so I had the proper hit of the sample, but also so it's longer. Then there's these smaller drums. Just some samples, pretty simple. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, some weird EQing and distortion. And then, yeah, reverb on the snare to add some space. Quite a lot of it, but I think it's fine for the song. And here with the kick, to make it like lead into the next part of the song, I stretched the kick and played around with the RO mix thing and Poco, whatever that is. So it's just weirdly stretched, this kick. And I did that also because this pattern is 6 bars long, which is odd. That's not normal. And so, as you can see, there's like long, then there's this shorter gap here, and then it starts again here. This is the same loop. So yeah, that's kind of part of the reason why I have this leading into it. And I have the same thing here with the open hi-hats. Like I put this down, and also just kind of spread them around kind of randomly. Not really, but they're there. And then tambourine, pretty basic. Do some compression, pretty heavy. And reverb, of course. And there's 2 takes to pan them left and right. And then there's chair still. Chair is still here. Chair clock. Oh, and the crash. That is stretched. A stretched crash is original sample. Yeah, I like stretching things. Here the pattern is different. I think I just removed some notes. This for another section. And I changed the basin as well. Oh, and this thing. This is actually from an old song of mine. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. It's from my old album called Ice Cream Time. Just open that and show you. Yeah, so I had this EP, which was supposed to be like really weird and kind of atmospheric in a way. This song is not at all atmospheric, I guess. But like, okay, it starts very normal. Okay, cool. Bass, blah, blah, blah. And then here, that's the thing that's in the other song as well. I believe that it is the hi-hats. Yeah, I think it's the hi-hats reversed with reverb. Oh, and ring as well on the factor and weird EQing. Holy shit, why is it so big? So yeah, I don't remember this song at all. This was 2019, early 2019. It was 3 years ago. Anyway, yeah, the other song, the song I'm actually supposed to be talking about. Yeah, so that's where this came from. I added some other effects. I think I pitched it up. Yeah, I did. And stereo delay, blah, blah, blah. They're not even on a track. And I have this here because I thought there was something missing here. When you move it, then it's just kind of empty. I just felt like it needed some ambience, but I didn't know what kind of ambience. I think I tried to rain. It just didn't sound right, so I decided not to have it. I just noticed that this is here. What is this? Randomizer through speaker. It's actually here in the song. I actually didn't know that. I didn't remember that. Yeah, so I believe I just played the song on my speakers, recorded it with my microphone, and then there's some effects on it. Weird distortion, EQ, stereo shaper, reverb, weird reverb. Yeah, it just adds some texture. That's interesting. Ha! Okay, that's cool. So that's also here, I guess. And then to the breakdown at the end. So yeah, basically I just created a synth in the playlist with this snare. And then I figured them out on an actual serum patch that I made to define the notes more and to make the sound better. But as you can see, I had to pitch it up by 66 cents because it's just random pitches, basically. Added some drums, the weird stretched crash. And then here, some really fast tambourine playing. 2 takes, panned left and right again. And then this hard panned tom fill. I disagree with that. I would have probably done it like 75 or 81 left and right now, but oh well. And then here the vocals is my brother's girlfriend singing. There's this chord. Yeah, with a bunch of reverb, crazy EQing apparently. And that's essentially it. That's basically the song. Goes on the halftime here. Yeah, so there's just this long note at the end, and then here again the fundamental of the kick, like the punch sound. It's just kind of randomly repeated, some panning from left to right, and then in the middle for the final kick hit. So yeah, that's basically the song. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask in the comments, I guess. So yeah, that was my song Randomizer. Link in the description if you're interested. I personally think it's really cool that I made a song using random notes. I was just like playing around with FL and I just got these random notes, and then I made the sound, and I just kept going, and I got the song. It's really cool how you can make songs out of literally anything, kind of. But yeah, that's the video. Like and subscribe. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. Let me know if I can do anything better. And have a nice day. Bye.